Good morning, everyone. This is Sean Copeland. Today is Saturday, July the 16th, 2022, and welcome to a brand new edition of the Kingdom Driven CEO. Today on the Kingdom Driven CEO, we are going to talk about the generosity principle. I think you're going to love it. I think it's going to be relevant to you no matter whether you're leading a business, a nonprofit, your home, school, whatever the case may be. This applies. But first, just a couple of quick things. One is I want to give a little disclaimer. If you hear panting in the background, it is my dog, Bear. He is a tad overweight, and we went for a walk this morning. It's pretty early, but he still got a little overheated. So if you hear panting in the background, it is not me. It is Bear. The second thing is I just want to thank you all. Man, we were just named top 10% of all podcasts worldwide. There are like 2.8 million podcasts in the world, and we've only been around a few months with no advertising. So thank you so much for your support of our podcast, and please feel free to continue to share it. It is obviously totally free and will always stay that way. Now, today, speaking of free, we're going to talk about generosity, the generosity principle. And I want to share with you, Peter Drucker said that only three things happen naturally in organizations: friction, confusion, and underperformance. Everything else requires leadership. And this topic is really going to require leadership because you're going to have a lot of forces pushing against generosity within the company. You might have shareholders, you might have board members, you might have other executives who are afraid that their bonus is going to be impacted. Nobody wants to be generous. And we're not only talking about money here, but that is a component of it. But here's what I am telling you. If you can create a culture of generosity, all these things will happen. Your corporate culture scores will go up because people will love the company. Your bonuses will go up because the company will do better. Your share price will go up because the company will do better. Everybody will be happy in the end. And I believe that we are meant to lead with a spirit of generosity. There is a concept, I love the book Multipliers. And there's a concept in the book where it says a multiplier is a leader who uses his or her intelligence to amplify the ability and capability of the people around them. These leaders inspire employees to stretch themselves to deliver results that surpass expectations. Now, on the flip side is a diminisher who drains the intelligence, energy, and capability from the people around them and always has to be the smartest person in the room. But I'm telling you, implied in these two things, a multiplier is an investor. There are 5 key components of being a multiplier. They're a talent magnet, they're a liberator, they unlock other people's potential, they're a challenger, they push people to greater heights, they're a debate maker, all opinions count with them, but they're an investor. They coach and grow their organizations, and you have to invest and be generous to do that. Diminishers do not do that. My favorite business quote is, you can buy a man's time, you can buy a man's physical presence at a given place, you can even buy a measured number of skilled muscular motions per hour or day, but you cannot buy enthusiasm, you cannot buy initiative, you cannot buy loyalty, you cannot buy the devotion of hearts, minds, and souls. You have to earn these things. And that is from Clarence Francis, chairman of General Foods. And I 100% believe this. Now, let me give you the business case for what I'm about to tell you. All of our employees have 100% capacity, okay? If they are completely bought into what you are doing, if they love the culture, if they love the vision, if they love their work, if they are prioritizing well, working hard, they will get close to that 100%. If they are disenchanted, they don't believe in what you're doing, they feel like you're cheating them and you are greedy, they will go down to the bottom end, closer to a 0% capacity, utilizing 0% of their capacity. So here's why this is so important. It is financial in nature. It goes to how they serve their clients. If they're happy, they'll give great service. If they're not, they won't. It goes to their level of productivity, their level of attendance. All of these things are impacted by how employees feel about you. And I am telling you, the number one way to build a corporate culture and engagement among your employees is to be generous. So I'm going to give you some ideas for how we try to be generous at our company, Regent Bank. And I am not saying we are perfect. I promise we are not. I am very flawed as a leader, but I think there are some things that we do right, and I want to share some ideas with you. So to our employees, we try to be uber generous. And so for years, every time we would grow a certain amount by $100 million in assets, we would pay that number out to them. So every time when we got to $100 million, we paid $100 out to 43 employees. Recently, we got to $1 billion, and we paid $1,000 out to 170 employees. And then I had to just be honest with them and tell them, guys, I just can't afford to keep doing this. I wish I could, but we're going to do some other things, but I just can't afford that. And they understood, which I love that about our employees. They are for the team first, and they know we have to be solvent and profitable and all of those types of things. We give flowers to every new employee. We send flowers to every new employee before they join the bank, or something else more manly for the guys that join the bank. We have unlimited snacks in the break room, no dollars or quarters placed in a cup. We think that's part of what we are obligated to do for our employees. We have an employee benevolence fund where our employees can apply anonymously to the Tulsa Community Foundation if they have a temporary financial need. We don't even know they are applying. We fund it on a monthly basis. We have birthday and anniversary gifts every year on an employee's birthday and anniversary. They come to a cute little gift box. We have a 5-year sabbatical so that every 5 years an employee gets to take off an extra 2 weeks in addition to the vacation that they already have. And we may be upping this, but that's what we do today. And they get additional cash awards. And we have a Regent Star Award where our employees nominate each other for going above and beyond. The executives vote on it in a blind vote, so nobody feels pressured by me to vote a certain way. And it's really, really cool to see these nominations. It frankly makes me cry every time I read them. I'm so proud. For our clients, we do a lot of stuff. We do, we call it Regent Elite. We have a free kind of next level executive training event for our VIP clients. We have VIP events where they can meet each other. We do tons of information sharing. Every time we get something good, we send it out to them that we think might help them. We put together a Regent Investment Club where our investors and VIPs can invest in private equity opportunities. And we work very, very hard to make connections and introductions between our clients that will benefit them. In the community, we practice tons of community service. We have a goal that every employee would be involved in two community activities per month, 2 community activities per month. We track that on a regular basis, and our goal is to have at least 350 activities per month that we are involved in our communities. We offer a nonprofit leadership series for nonprofit organizations. It's quarterly, it's free, it's really world-class executive training for them. We also offer totally free banking for nonprofits, totally free. We don't think they should have to pay. We have an executive luncheon series, which is a free monthly or quarterly event, depends on the market, where we do business training, business speakers, key success stories from really successful business owners, where we're just trying to help our business community learn to be better. We have a faith in business series where individuals come, business leaders come and share their faith journey, what God has done in their life, and their testimony. And these are extremely, extremely powerful. And then we serve on many boards and are just super involved in giving back to the community in any way we can, whether it's through the city, the chamber, state involvement, however we can give back. Our belief is the more you give, the more it comes back to you. And that applies both to our employees, it applies to our clients, and it applies to our communities. We literally made a decision to change our purpose statement to show God's love to our employees, clients, and communities. And one of the ways we do this is through giving and being generous. So here's what I know. Deep in their heart, all of your employees, team members, family members have a feeling about your organization. Okay, it's going to be positive or negative. If it is negative, your organization is going to underperform. If it is positive, the more positive it can get, the better your company will be. I am an energy guy. I want an organization where people want to come to work. When they go home at night, they are happy about their day. Most days, we don't always have great days, but they like their job. They like the people they work with. They like the executive team, and they want to come do their best. The old saying, they would run through a brick wall for me. That's what I am looking for. And the best way I know to make this happen is to be generous, to do things for your employees that they would not expect. When it comes down to it and there's a big decision to make, always go in favor of the employee. I think these things are very, very important as you build a kingdom-driven culture. So thank you so much for joining this episode of the Kingdom-Driven CEO, and I will look forward to getting back with you next Saturday morning. Have a great day.